Put the components on the cable according to the sequence shown. The cable gland first, then the back shell and the O-ring. Pay attention to the side each component is inserted and make sure they are in the right direction. Slide the elements down the cable in such a position that does not hinder the next assembling operations. On the outer jacket of the cable, cut a length as indicated and remove it. Make sure that the cable numbers progress clockwise. If not, cut and remove the outer jacket on the opposite end of the cable to make the wiring easier and orderly. Down each Ethernet cable, slide a heat shrink with length and diameter as indicated. On the jacket of the Ethernet cables, cut a length as indicated and remove it. Deploy the shielded twisted pairs so as to put a heat shrink on each pair, with length and diameter as indicated. Remove a part of the shield as indicated from each twisted pair. Separate the cables so that the jacket can be stripped easily. Strip a length of the jacket as indicated. Set the crimping tool for these contacts. These are size 20 contacts. Crimp the male data contacts. Bend the drain wire and make it double to obtain a bigger wire section and make crimping easier. Set the crimping tool for the drain wire contacts. These are size 16 contacts. Crimp the drain wire contacts. Repeat all the operations on the twisted pairs of the other Ethernet cables too. A specific tool allows easy insertion of the contacts inside the contact modules. On the tool, there are two housings on the front where the data modules are placed and the housing on the top for the central inserts. Clamp the tool on a vise. Insert the data module in the upper slot on the front, paying attention to the side where the module is inserted. Make sure it is in the right direction. Insert the contacts in the modules, making sure that the color of the twisted pair and the module is always the same. Use pliers to insert the contacts all the way down until they're locked in place. The tool ensures that the contacts are inserted at the right depth. Adjust the position of the heat shrink so as to protect the final part of the shield. Apply heat and shrink the tube. Repeat these operations for all the other cables. Starting from the Ethernet cable marked as 1, follow the right sequence, making sure the white striped wire is on the right inside the module, and the solid colored wire is on the left. On the side of the shell where the contact modules are inserted, locate the red marking and use it as your reference. Insert the modules in the correct sequence. Start with the green module. Place it in the first housing on the left of the red marking. Then continue with brown, blue, orange. Make sure the white striped wire is on the right inside the module, and the solid colored wire is on the left. After the 4 modules of the first cable have been inserted in the shell, insert the drain wire contact in its cavity. Repeat these operations for all the other cables, inserting the contact modules in the same sequence and connecting the drain wire contact of each cable. Place the heat shrink tubes on the final part of the Ethernet cables, apply heat and shrink them. On the blank central rubber module, identify the side where male is marked. Insert the blank rubber module all the way down into the center of the aluminum shell. paying attention to the keyways. Slide the O-ring towards the shell and place it against its edge. Align keyways on the capsule and shell. Make sure that the capsule and the shell are completely mated. Slide the back shell towards the capsule and screw it counterclockwise. A locking system will reduce torque on the rubber elements so that they are kept firmly in their place. Slide the cable gland towards the connector and tighten it clockwise on the back shell. Use a 2 mm Allen screw to tighten the anti-rotation grub screw.